Yeah, I'm here.
Tongfu's turn to ban.
I personally think IG overall played better last game than Tongfu, and I think they got outplayed. I mean, they got outpicked. Of course, the early advantage they lost it like heavily. But after that like 6-man team wipe, and then they lost like 2 towers. But still, they came back. But I think because of their, I mean, it's just so much easier for Tongfu to play. Like IG has to do some nice vacuum wall. They have to, Skyraf late game. You need to like hit your spells on the right targets. You need to hit your ultimate and stuff like that. And his positioning, it's just so hard to position a Skyraf against Blinks and high movement speed heroes. In the Reaver, if he's not in the front, what do you do? I mean, if he's in the back, you don't do anything, and if he's in the front, then he just gets focus fired. It's just so hard for IG to play. They even outplay them in team fights to win those team fights, and when they don't outplay the opponent, when they just play normal, then they're gonna lose those team fights. As Tongfu just runs in, they have so much tanky, like, strong DPS heroes. You don't know which one to focus. You have to focus all of them, and they just press one button, and you're stunned.
Lone Druid.
IG's turn to pick.
There's nothing he could have bought anyway. He didn't have enough gold. He had a Heaven's Halberd. If you replace the Heaven's Halberd or what, like. Oh, okay. Then maybe, but the Jarl late game is so scary.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I agree. Yeah. Statistically, like, Jarl has a 6% win rate, which is like freaking retardedly high. It's just so high. I think it's like the third high or something, second highest.
Reserve time. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Needs assassin.
Tongfu's turn to pick.
Are you muted, by the way?
Well, we're gonna run the intro one more time, guys.
Okay.
Good job, Lumi.
10 seconds remaining.
D2SL 5月汉室开启 ，PK 老干爹 VG 同福 IG 十支世界强队同台竞技，100万奖金群雄共逐。周蛛丝马迹 Burning 世界3大 carry 再聚首。DOTA 2在先竞技狂潮，你不容错过的巅峰对决，一个崭新的全民对战时代即将来临。
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tongfu versus IG. Wow, what a game number 1. Game 2's on the way, and I'm very surprised that we only got into this game so far. Alright, let's quickly run through the draft as a lot of actually happened. Shadow Demon, Lone Druid, and Juggernaut for Tongfu, and Gyrocopter, Darkster, Nyx Assassin for Invictus Gaming. We were having some nice discussion about Gyro versus Lone Druid as carry choices, but there's a lot of more ban coming away. Silencer and Visage being banned out on the second stage. Meanwhile, Puck...
I really want to see that hero. Silencer.
Silencer, yeah. I mean, Tongfu and Invictus Gaming been running as a support, and it's actually really, really powerful. I'm not sure why Tongfu was afraid of it, because their team doesn't seem to be very spell-dependent castly. I guess Juggernaut being able to spin is important, sort of, but for the most part, I don't think they're too weak against Silencer. What's your thought on that?
I have no idea. Don't know how the hero works. want to pick them, want to learn from these guys. They're not picking it. I'm sad.
5 seconds.
Well, here's one thing
remaining.
that I've noticed about Silencer is that Tongfu and Invictus Gaming really like to pick it against Anti-Mage, as well as certain heroes like Batrider and Magnus. But neither of those heroes are in the game, so I don't know why he's banned out either. But so maybe we'll have to wait for another game to see it. But we're gonna see a Nyx Assassin
Silencer-
Leshrac combo.
Turn to pick.
What's
Silencer, if you're going on a unit, and you expect the Shadow Demon to disrupt him, you just silence. I think that guy's dead. Or if you have a Nyx Assassin, you find the Juggernaut. I mean, generally you have to skip the hit because if the Juggernaut's paying attention, he just spins the impale. So if you silence though, you can hit him in an impale and then kill him. So I mean, Silencer looks like a pretty good pick to me. I mean, ban to me.
Okay, fair enough.
10
Good choice.
seconds remaining.
And back on the Invictus Gaming side, I imagine Nyx Assassin and Leshrac's going to be playing
5
the 1-2
seconds
support
remaining.
as how Tongfu played it last game. Darkseer is going to be offlane. Gyrocopter is either going to be that defensive trialing hero, could be solo mid. I haven't seen the Chinese actually run solo mid Gyro yet, so I don't think he's going to be going mid. But you never know.
That stopped happening in the Western scene as well. I don't really know why. I wish, like, there's a statistic for, like, you know, whether Zhao wins when he goes mid or whatever. Is there? Or it was revealed to the public? Because, I mean, that used to happen all the time, and all of a sudden it's just stopped happening.
Yeah.
And I'm not too sure if it's because it started... I don't remember it losing that much. So, I mean, is it because it started losing, or is it because people just are trendy?
I think it's a trend thing to me. I feel like a lot of Dota stuff is trending. But any case, let's focus here on what's on hand. It's going to be a Dragon Knight. That's going to be going solo mid for Tongfu.
RG's turn
So
to
this
pick.
is pretty insane pushing power. The healing ward is going to be a big deal. DK and the Baron front lane is going to provide a lot of pushing power. How do you stop this if you're IG?
It's freaking scary picks. I'm not too sure enough. I don't know if Invictus Gaming has enough. They have a lot of AoE, but I mean the problem with these lineups that Tongfu runs, I mean the strong point of what their lineup is that they almost die and the healing ward heals them,
To pick.
or they almost die and then they kill you. But maybe with the Queen of Pain they have enough AoE to just kill them.
I mean, right now we're looking at Call Down, Vacuum, Leshrac Stun, Impale Stun, as well as Queen of Pain Ultimate and Screen of Pain. That is a ton of AoE. They will burst him down. So to me is how quickly Tongfu finds himself a mech, and so far they don't have a great mech farmer. How well they micro that ward and make sure it doesn't get picked off, which could be difficult
10
against Queen of
seconds
Pain.
remaining.
And if anybody ever picks up a pipe, I think IG could be done if
5
it's an
seconds
even farming
remaining.
situation. So, but it always comes down to the laning stage. Sure, you have great mid-game
Reserve
push.
time.
Mid-game push don't happen if you're down by the 10k goals. So, in terms of laning straight up, who has the advantage? Maybe this is the
Laning Tongfu, I think.
Tongfu, you think? Even not seeing their last hero? Well, now you do.
Yeah.
IG's turn to
Nyx. I mean, Nyx Gyro's Leshrac is pretty strong though, so it's hard to say. Actually, maybe Invictus. Darkseer against Lone Druid, that really depends on the players, or how they understand the matchup. Queen of Pain versus Dragon Knight. Queen of Pain should win by a little bit. It's not too overwhelming. It's like 50 CS by 10 to 40 CS or something like that. But the top lane, which is gonna be the most important lane, is it top lane? No, it's the bottom lane, I think. No, it's the top lane. So aggressive trial lane, I think, from TXT, Shadow Demon, Juggernaut versus Gyro and a
Prepare
Leshrac.
for battle.
I don't know who wins that. I think IG wins that.
Well, Juggernaut goes boots first.
Okay,
Gets
I don't know what's
past
happening.
Tango and South. Is he going mid? I'm so confused right now. Shanshan will be playing. Shadow Demon Mu will be playing on Dragonite. No, Dragonite is going to be going mid. He's saving for a quick bottle. Banana on Jakiro. And of course, the How will be playing Lone Druid. Juggernaut is going to be handled by King J, by the way. Meanwhile, on IG side, down one game in this best of 3. Faith will be playing Nyx Assassin. Zoe will be on the Gyrocopter. Queen of Pain will be handled by 430 on the mid lane. Darkseer, YYF on top. And Leshrac is going to be played by Tron on the bot lane. So IG going offensive tri lane. And seems like Tongfu will be going defensive tri lane with a Juggernaut boots of speed. They're going for a level 1 push, or sorry, level 1 engagement right now. And with the boots on Juggernaut, whoever gets caught out is completely dead.
Wait, Darkseer's going back bottom. Gyro's going top. Huh.
We're doing a lane switch.
This, I mean, if it's Gyrocopter versus Juggernaut top, it's gonna be a disaster. For the Juggernaut's done. Like, you can't, like, what are you gonna do? You're done. I was thinking the lanes are gonna be a little bit weird and even-ish,
The battle
because
begins.
Darkseer versus Juggernaut, it's kind of even. You have the healing ward to heal up once he hurts you with the unshow. But now that they swapped to this, I'm not too sure. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening right now.
It's offensive try, right? It seems like
No, it's a safe lane try from both, I think.
yeah, well, these supports are getting a little bit slow walking into lane. They're trying to drop a sentry ward here and there, maybe scope out an enemy ward. But I imagine everybody's going to slowly rotate back up top. Double Iron Shell here from the Darkseer on the bot to basically see and what his lane is going to be. So they don't even know. They see how, and they should be basically expecting a 1v1 matchup. Darkseer, though, it seems like he's...
Oh, they're going to gank middle. But Foray hasn't skilled his blink yet because he knows that this might happen. Faith is scouting the smoke gank.
Uh-oh. Faith actually is going to be the one that's dropping, and he is going to be going down. He's going to spike his Spike Carapace. He uses Spike Carapace, but unfortunately, King J doesn't care. He has to boost his speed first, and he goes down. And now he's walking into a lane with the Spike Carapace. I don't know if I like his choice. It didn't work out, and now his game is going to get hard.
Spike Carapace shouldn't matter too much. I don't think he's going to probably just farm, and no one's top lane.
Holy crap. Did you see...
Oh, no, Juggernaut's back top.
Did you see what King J just did? He'd pop his illusion runes, or he found one, put it now both in the jungle camp, and YYF goes in the jungle and is completely sad. He also gave away...
Catman champion. You can't kill that.
Yeah, you can't get... Furbolg Warriors, not Catman champion, is insane at level 1. So I think YYF is now completely lost in his faith of humanity, and now will be just sad.
Yeah, that really sucks because there was no one bottom too. There's only the Celeber, so he could have easily got experience.
Yeah, what was this idea? He dropped 2 Iron Shell, saw the Lone Druid, and just straight up left.
Well, he fought a supporter, but they weren't.
Yeah, but I mean, you see the Lone Druid and you expect it's going to be a 1v1 matchup, right?
Not too sure about that.
Your mic is going really wonky now too, so...
Because there was no one top.
You sound like you're speaking in a bathtub.
No?
Now a little bit better. King J will be forced and to spin. Maybe, no, he's not spinning, but he should spin now.
Dead.
Oh, he's going to get... He's spinning a lot of these rocket barrages, but he's trapped. King J giving a very unorthodox and non-standard death. That was awkward.
Can't get hit by that, come on.
Yeah, well, Chuan as well as Faith will be hitting on this tower. They could easily push down this tower. This could be one of the fastest tower I've seen in a recent pro game. No, they're going to back it up.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they don't have Ring of Basilius on any of these guys. And a teleport from King J should be it. So I guess...
Not First Blood. I mean, it's even though.
Well...
Just happened.
I guess, but what's the other thing that's not really even is that YYF is not having good farm. He's only hitting level 3 right about now. And if you look at the bot lane, how already 4... And looks like they're threatening the tower a little bit. Liquid Fire? No Liquid Fire on Jakiro. And
I think one of the supports should TP bottom right now. Baby Chuan. It should not be Darkstar to TP's bottom. It has to be a support.
Well, that's exactly...
Get a lot of free experience.
That's exactly what Leshrac is doing. He's teleporting bot. He's going to find himself basically a 1 wave of EXP. Unfortunately, doesn't have...
Where's he going?
I don't know.
Did he miss one?
Maybe he's afraid of a gank coming away, but he's
He
teleporting
doesn't
bot.
know what he doesn't know what a Shadow Demon is. That's why. The Shadow Demon is top, he doesn't know that.
Well,
if the Shadow Demon shouldn't show right now. If he shows, Chuan's gonna get experience. But he's not showing, he's still hidden right now.
Well,
so Chuan doesn't know.
Chuan is now trying his best to get some EXP while surviving. The Quick Wave being dragged off, Banana moving forward. Here comes Darkseer. Now they can both get some EXP. And that should be fine now.
Okay, so that was kind of awkward. Just because the Shadow Demon was missing, Chuan couldn't get any XP. Like if he walks up and there's a Shadow Demon there, he just gets disrupted and then Ice Path, right? And he would be dead. That's why Chuan didn't go up.
Well, good move here from both sides. IG teleporting their support down. YYF now will be hitting himself at level 4. And you can see that Banana just not relenting on this pool, making sure that he's going to get some decent level as well. How's their mid matchup been doing? 17 on Queen of Pain, 16 on Dragonite, so very, very even in that regard. And looks like Moose going to find himself a Illusion Rune that he will be picking up in just a bit. Top lane. Looks like Zoe will be playing that gyro. He's got himself 21 CS. Juggernaut a little bit, or actually a lot slower here. Only 4 and 1. He's having a ton of trouble dying earlier and now not finding any CS. This is a very awkward lane. I mean, by going Boots first, it allows his support to roam and apply pressure elsewhere, but he's getting nothing in return.
Juggernaut?
Yeah.
He would have got a lot though if he didn't die to that freaking rocket, to be honest.
I mean, is this fair to say that Juggernaut in this particular lineup isn't expect to get a lot? I mean, all he really needs is level for his Healing Ward, and if you get phase drum mid game, that's all you really need, right? It's mostly move, it's mostly your druid, so you should be okay, right?
He's even experienced on Dust right now, so he's doing pretty well, I think.
Okay. So even though it doesn't look too good, I think he's in a fine position. YYF on the bot lane, level 4 in craft. The bear does have Entango. First hit Entango, here it comes. I mean, he's not gonna die or anything, but he's
Well,
taking,
he has no.
he's taking a
Is he
ton
gonna
of
die?
damage.
He's saying, oh, he missed the. done.
Salve is
Attack
gonna
number
be
2?
used, and Faith. Salve gets cancelled as well. Chuan in a little bit of trouble. Is any Entango? There's a surge being used. I mean, Lone Druid guys could.
So overall, Lone Druid just lost like 7 creeps, but maybe it was worth it.
I mean, they both of them are going back, so I guess it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Faith up in the top lane here, trying to do a little bit of harass here. Mana burn on King J. Healing Ward is going to get picked off. I'm not too sure what that micro is about. And Tier 1 tower is going to go down as a result. There's no spin. There is Glyph, but there's not really good support to TP
Oh
in.
wow!
Attack.
Holy shit! That was amazing, but it didn't work in the end.
Radiant's top
Ferrari
tower
knew that
is
he was
falling.
getting ganked, so he was all the way to the right side. I'm not so sure how he knew it was to the left side. He was getting ganked. Because if they came from the right side, he was dead, right? But he stayed on the right side, and he couldn't get disrupted by the Shadow Demon. So TXG just threw an Ice Path and got him. And then Mu was like 0.1 second away from getting a stun. Had he got that stun, Ferrari was dead. But in the end, we're gonna get tower mid, so it's okay.
Well, there is no Glyph available. Queen of Pain's coming back in. There is a double damage. Maybe she's gonna pop that DD and go for some clutch line. There's a teleport coming in, and is that gonna force Mu from? No, Mu actually gonna get the tower kill. Chuan a little bit too slow. Here comes a blink from Ferrari, and are they gonna really go for this dual breath, slowing down Leshrac, and that should be it for the engagement. Very, very close. Surprised that 430 did not get denied with a double damage rune though.
It's so hard to time it with the. I was actually looking at Terror's XP and those. I don't think anyone could deny that. I definitely would have missed it for sure. The timing of the poison damage was just too ridiculous.
Darkseer will be teleporting bot to defend this tier 1 tower. Tower is still looking good so far. And guys, I have changed the hotkey and I could actually look at gold now. 1,000 gold lead here for the Radiant team. That will be Tongfu. So far, this looks. I'm really actually impressed with seeing some of the Eastern qualifier supports, and now back on Tongfu supports that they're always so kind of in position. They're always getting some EXP in the jungle. We saw Twin Head Dragon getting a ton earlier on. Now you can see Sansheng doing exactly the same. He's going to be trying hit himself to level 3.5 or maybe even 4. Top lane, Juggernaut got himself a face boot and is going to be sapping more and more EXP. I mean, Zoe's getting decent farm, but actually he's getting really, really good farm. Mid lane though, maybe a little bit of trouble.
Everyone's getting okay farm right now.
Yeah.
The carries haven't been farming that well. It's not free farm. There's like a Darkster and there's like a Juggernaut Shadow Demon on top for some reason. So, I mean, usually you would have like 55 CS right now on the carry, maybe 60. I mean, this is not bad.
Well, the supports are going to be hitting the level 6s very quickly. When is this game going to go kind of out of control? Are we waiting for Rory to start roaming the map and gank people? Or is both teams going to play passively and farm?
You're waiting for the push from Tongfu, or you're waiting for the ganks coming from IG. And it looks like the push have already started.
Yeah, they're going to work on this tier 1 tower. There is no glyph. There's a dragon in level 1 form. So that means they're going to stay and try to pressure a little bit on tier 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you're going to stop this, to be honest. This looks really freaking hard to stop.
Well, Gyrocopter does have that teleport scroll and a Helm of Dominator. So if they actually chase too deep, Tongfu have to expect a TP from these guys coming out. So far, you can see that Gyro on the minimap. Actually, he's actually in the jungle right now. He is going to be teleporting to defend that tier 2 tower. You've seen the Gyrocopter. Are they going to start? Yeah, they're going to have to stop this push. They really can't do it anymore.
I mean, in the end, they lose a lot of farm middle because the mid tower's getting hit. The tower's hitting the mid creeps, so those creeps are going to die. No one's going to get those that gold. It's fairly difficult to last hit under a tower, like between a tier 2 and tier 3 tower.
So on the bot lane here, smoke backwards, and they are going to focus him down. Multiple teleportation here are coming back in, but he is going to get bursted. Chuan's going to come through. Spurf is going to... Nice juke here by Sansheng, and that should be it. What a smoke
How did he get caught by that? There's a warp there.
No, they just backed off 2 feet, smoked, and ran right back in.
Okay, so the ward didn't see it.
Yeah, and I think Zoe was maybe looking at somewhere else. The smoke revealed pretty early, and I was surprised that he didn't run away, but the Dragon Tail initiation is pretty fast, so...
This is pretty huge.
Yeah.
Like, they lost tower, they lost their carry. And they missed a lot of farm. Like I said, they missed a lot of farm mid because the tower was killed like 2 waves. No one was there. They missed a lot of CS between tier 3 and tier 2 tower in the bottom lane. And they used 3 TP scrolls, so overall they just lost like 1.5k gold.
Yeah, the only thing they got out of that one was, you can see the gold graph reflecting that one. Now it's a Radiant lead for 5... did I say Radiant lead earlier? I meant Dire, sorry. Now it's a Radiant lead for 500 gold. The only thing that IG got out of that was that Faith was able to farm himself a level up top, get a couple of CS, do a creep pool now, and he's going to find himself a level 6 after this. But getting a level 6 Nyx Assassin against a pushing team, I don't think that's really important. In fact, I don't think that's really useful for IG. But I guess having a farm support is still having a farm support. He's missing all these last hits though. Well.
Oh, he TP top, which means he's not gonna be able to defend bottom.
Uh-oh. King J, he's gonna find himself a ton of supports. Omni Slash gonna get 1 kill. Is he gonna spin for the second? Chuan's on the run. Juke, nice surge, but he's gonna go down to neutral Satyr. But King J's gonna probably go down as a result. I mean, you pick off 2 support kills, that's fine. You force a TP onto your top lane, that's good. Tongfu is gonna get themselves a tier 2 top for free on the bot lane as a result.
I think they might go for the mid tower as well. Juggernaut's gonna respawn, he's gonna TP middle, and they're probably gonna try getting the mid tower. The dragon form hasn't been used yet either. And this is a good timing because the Dark doesn't have his mech yet. Oh, he's gonna have his mech. Okay, this might be what IG's looking for though. If they teamfight right now with the mech, maybe they didn't win this teamfight and change the game, but right now it's looking pretty damn good for Tongfu. The push looks pretty unstoppable right now.
Yeah, the healing ward right now is not a max level, only level 2 healing ward. And also it comes down to whether Queen of Pain could blink in and snipe that ward. She's not going to be looking for that. Is she going for Orchids?
They're not pushing mid anymore. He is going for Orchids.
We haven't seen that build from a Chinese Queen of Pain in a long while. Generally, it's always BKB, allowing to kind of initiate team fights, blink in the middle, and start being a big nuisance in supports. Why is Queen of Pain Orchid a big deal here in this game?
I don't know. I actually prefer BKB, and like generally the Western side prefers the Orchids all the time, and I do too. But this game, I actually like BKB more. When you're looking for pickoffs, you go for the Orchid, but in a game like this where you're just trying to team fight or stop them from like just pushing down your tower, right? You have to. You're forced to team fight, so you need team fight.
Yeah, you know that they're gonna be standing in front of your tower and basically going to go kill your towers. I don't think really Orchid helps. But I guess if you could somehow get that initial defense and then start chasing people, that will be helpful. Shansheng on the bot lane is going to get picked off, I think. Surge. Oh, offensive disruption here. Smurf is going to miss. No, it's going to hit on Mu on the way back. And IG, that was a 5-man smoke. They didn't get the kill. They're wasting a ton of farm room as well. Back on the top, you can see that Juggernaut's still farming. We're trying to finish his phase boots. He's got, or not phase, finishing his drums. And he's going to have teleport ready to defend the bot tower. I feel like IG is wasting a lot of time
back off and let this tower die, I think.
Why do you think that's a good choice? Or why do you think that's a bad choice?
Let me check TPs. Okay, right now Lundra doesn't have a TP, that's one reason. And well, Shadow Demon had to heal, and he can't TP either, so I mean they have to. They can't fight this 3 or 5.
Okay, so
I mean overall it's gonna be okay. They're gonna force TPs back top.
There's one TP, but here comes the bear. I don't think these TPs will get cancelled. Zoe in position, as well as a backup coming out from the Darkseer. So, I mean, I guess we're up to TP, they being Tongfu. So it's not exactly too worse. Although smoke here coming out from Mu, are they gonna initiate with Dragon Tail?
They're not in range.
No. Okay. By the way, Dragon Knight gonna be going for a Shadow Blade. Shadow Blade, even in team fights, is still very, very effective as an item, especially just giving the burst of mobility that you need to get off that key stun. That stun is almost like a, if you want to compare it to like a mini Beastmaster ward, it's just that. Like the initiation range is nice, it's instant, and it's a ton of kind of great single target focus for the rest of your team.
Yeah. I'm surprised Tongfu haven't been really pushing right now, but I guess IG's kind of forcing them around the map, so they're unable to just group up and push. Or maybe they're waiting for item, but I'm not too sure what item they're waiting for. Well, I mean, is the Lothar is really that important?
Well, maybe they're waiting for the max level of healing wards. Who knows? IG trying to get a tier 1 tower push. Here comes Mu. The rest of the team is coming out. Call down. Not going to hit on anybody aside from Banana. It's tough here for the IG to actually go up the cliff. They have used their mech, so they're going to focus on Faith. I think Faith is going to be okay. Here comes King J spinning away. 2-man Ice Bomb. Tron is dead. Faith is dead. And here comes the bear. Huge play here from the supports. And Tongfu looks like they want a little bit more. There's Omni GG slash. Zoe does not have his way to get away. Why no Omni slash just yet? Are they just...
He can't kill with Omni slash.
Well, now with a slow hit. Oh my god. Second hit in Tango. Zoe is going to be dead. Well then. 3 people dead here for IG. Again, I just want to give you the statistics. IG have not dropped a best of 3 series since November of 2012. And now Tongfu in a beautiful position to capitalize on this. They're already up 1 game of best of 3 series. This is game 2, guys. This is do or die time for IG. I mean, this is not a tournament final or anything, but IG is not really the IG that we knew, it seems like. At least not today.
The draft, I think, it's what it comes down to. it's just so hard for IG to play those.
Mid lane here, Mu. Actually, Mu's gonna come right back in, impale Vendetta. I mean, Mu just lost about half HP against 2 supports. Tron missing a couple of Smurf here as well. Tron going for a very unorthodox 2-2-2 build, and I think that's a very smart choice. He's beginning to level up Lightning Storm, and you need Lightning Storm against this pushing team. Any AoE, especially long casting AoE damage that you could do against a creep wave and against the enemy team, that's big.
They're trying to push right now because they have a mech advantage. But as you see, if you saw last team fight, they didn't win with the mech.
Well, the
But
mech,
still, it's possible to win the team fight though right now.
the mech was forced to get pop out really early. And the fact that the cooldown also missed, I'm surprised that IG stayed their time, because a single ice path caught 2 support and the spinning juggernaut comes in and there's nothing you can do against that. So, I mean, mech was down by that point of the team fight, so yeah, IG is trying to force these pushes. It's just not working out. I think perhaps IG should just hunker down, maybe even give up these tier 1 towers, maybe even the tier 2 towers, and just go for late game defense. They have a huge stack here, and they gotta take it quick. Like, if the Radiant gets this mid tower and steals your stack, oh my god, that could be so bad. But Zoe now working on the stack. He's going for straight BKB. That's an item that will allow him to team fight. The rest of the team is applying a tiny bit of pressure mid. Is anybody working towards the mech on Tongfu's side?
I don't think so. No. I'm not sure of the neat one either.
Ooh.
Maybe it'll be nice right now, but the supports are really poor. There's 3 core heroes, so they're gonna take up a lot of farm. You can't really expect the supports to be able to farm the mech.
So here's an interesting item decision here by Juggernaut. Instead of finishing his drums, which I think he will...
That's a freaking Shadow Blade?
Yeah, Shadow Blade. Not sure what that's about. I mean, if you are looking for item chasing, like, drums is good. In fact, I think drums is better in terms of helping your entire team chase. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think his team is expecting him to do damage. So, I don't think he needs a damage component of it either. Are they looking to play a lot more split push oriented, which I guess Shadow Blade is definitely a lot better in that regard. But it doesn't seem like it, because they have a nice kind of a mid-game pushing down in mid lane. So I'm not sure what this Shadow Blade is actually about, but I guess
I mean, it's a good item, but it's just a little bit risky, I think. I think it's better to just play safe and buy like Vlads or something, or mech.
Yeah.
Buy mech Vlads or something and just push. But it's still a good item. They use it properly.
Here comes the tier 2 push, and IG smoke up behind. They want to initiate from the other side, but the tower has already went down. They're glyphing it. They're looking to initiate. The rocket's gonna come through on Mu. There's a look at these wards from Tongfu. Faith is gonna get focused. Vacuum backwards. The spin's gonna come through Faith, taking a ton of damage. Where's the mech? Mech already been used. Faith is gonna get left alone. Banana's very low. Double kill coming out from Shansheng so far. Mu is coming forward. They have forced out a ton of spells coming out from the IG side, and they broke tier 2. They're looking to go for the Juggernaut right now. YYF gets stunned up. Ice Path to follow through. He's gonna get bursted down by Omni Slash. Where's the buyback coming up from IG? I don't think they have it. And Tongfu is about to take the melee racks mid. King J driving everybody back with the Shadow Blade. The bear is doing a ton of damage. The Dragon Form is doing a ton of damage. And IG calls GG. I can't believe this. Tongfu has taken a best of 3 from IG. Wow. Dota Super League, guys. The game was over. Can you believe this? Envy, are you speechless?
I'm speechless.
What went wrong in that team fight?
I mean, what can I do?
Ferrari didn't even use his ultimate. I mean, that's something you can do, I guess.
Even if he hits his ultimate, what does it matter? It doesn't even matter. I really do think it's just because of the
draft.
The draft. It just makes it so hard for IG to play the game. And what Tongfu needs to do to win this game is just grip up every now and then and push. And IG needs to do some like super heroic defense or some shit to try to win that fight. It's just so hard for them to play the game.
I felt like IG had the correct idea. I like that smoke on the defense of the tier 2. Maybe if they had time to wrap around. Vendetta was used to initiate, but there was some next level Sentry in front of the tower, next to the trees, and Nyx Assassin got picked off. And if you look at this endgame score, IG is not the world champion that we know they are. Well, that's going to do it for the Dota Super League presentation right now. I think in the next couple hours we have Rattlesnake versus LGD International coming up next. And I think that's several hours from now on. I do recommend you to tune in and watch the Eastern Qualifier that's broadcasted at BTS stream number 1. So hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast by Eternal Envy and myself. We'll be back. Well, I'll be back a little bit later on. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. GG, guys.